Okay, so now we've gone through and looked at the bulk of what's changed in this script as we've generalized it to be able to use with virtually any type of data. As you can see, we ended up doing a lot more looping because we set our options inside of nested arrays. And we also replaced a lot of the unique data with variables from our options array. Now that you understand what we've done, it can be a great exercise to try to rebuild this yourself, starting from one of your original CRUD scripts, like this products-old.php file. There's also a couple of things about this script we didn't explore, like what happens when we add a record or delete a record, and you might want to work through the code looking at those particular workflows just to see everything that's changed in this file. One other thing you can do is use a file comparison tool to compare this crud.php file with one of the old CRUD scripts. It's going to be pretty dense, you're going to see a lot of changes there, but it might be a little bit easier to see what the big changes were between the two. So what we've done here is really leading up to having a fully functional CMS. We've not only added the ability to manage products and to manage users through the database and added an interface for normal people to be able to work with that data, but we've also built an interface to allow the expansion of adding and working with other types of data, and that's where CMSs really shine. In this next step, what we're going to do is add the ability to work with pages inside of the database, which is pretty amazing. Once your users can add and manipulate pages without having to work with the database or work with files, you've given them a tremendous amount of power to work with their own site.